Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Thanks. Come here, you. Alrighty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on. Here we go. Get this open. Scroll down to chat so I can see that. There we go. Merry Christmas from April Rain. Well, happy holidays to you as well, April. How are you? Did you just end your stream? You were just streaming. I saw you when I got on. Okay, what am I doing in Elite Dangerous? We may or may not do something cool today in Elite Dangerous. I don't know. If there'll be anybody that'll be playing this, but got to do a little bit. Pretty good. Yeah, I was testing to see how well the Twitch streams from my phone. That's actually what I'm currently streaming from, is my phone. Welcome in Mountaineer and Phoenix Blade. Good Thursday. Wish you a great Christmas and a New Year's. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. As you can see, I'm actually streaming 2 games currently. There we go. If you check that out, that is where I'm currently streaming Elite Dangerous while I'm passively mining and chit-chatting with this game. Come here. Alrighty. And I'm queued for matchmaking for CQC in Elite Dangerous, so that'll be interesting. Twill be interesting. Mr. He gets so mad. Still using lag fighters to exploit the game. Wow. And I replied to him. I said, once again, I remind you, pay attention. He said, to what? And the question is, to what? What does he need to pay attention to? Where all of this was taking place. He's literally watching content that took place 2 months ago, which was the last time that I used fighters in PvP.
Why is he just now commenting?
Because it just now went live on YouTube.
Oh.
Because YouTube plays my replays.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does at least watch some of the content. He may or may not be the alt of someone else. Because there was someone who said they watched all of my YouTube content. See what kind of trouble we can get into. Okay. Now, if you guys want to see Elite Dangerous or care, that YouTube link is there. I am streaming Elite Dangerous live on YouTube while I am currently working on my Monies on Eve Echoes. I figured this would be the best way to get around all of the TOSs and not have to worry about people getting in trouble and whatnot, was to just stream 2 different games. Because I actually play 2 different games all day, every day, while I'm live streaming. Now the difference is, I may figure out how to stream Eve on YouTube on my phone. I don't know if I have it connected. I might. And then I can stream Twitch on Elite Dangerous simultaneously. But I don't know. I even considered starting a second channel just for the just for the Eve content. But then I would have to stream 2 Twitch streams live, and that wouldn't what? Yeah, that was kind of pointless. And we're gonna bounce. Now, I think I connected Streamlabs to my YouTube. I think I did. I may have. Unknown input. But how is my morning? It is going fairly well, sir. It is a morning just like any other. Happy holidays to those who are celebrating. Who the hell just sent me a wing invite? Shit, who was that? Oh, matchmaking timed out.
Control zone now exceeded. This is the Imperial Flight Operations Bureau. Signing off.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
So today we are multitasking. Why? Because I play 2 games literally every day, all day, when I'm playing Elite Dangerous, so I figured I would stream 2 games. Get your coffee? Not yet. I have not got my coffee yet. I don't think Laura has made any coffee this morning. So that's a thing. Is what it is. Got no damn coffee. Want some damn coffee. I might go get some here in a minute since you mentioned it. Now you're like piquing my craving. I guess we can do a little bit of BGS to start out, just because I did very minimal BGS yesterday.
Drive charging.
There you go. Let's see. Mining. I think power play rolls over today and I get my pack counts. Sweet. Let's see if you learn how to use them. Everyone thinks just a ship with all pack counts is good. It never is, but everyone always wants to try it. What don't you understand, babe? What? Which one? Top or bottom? The or not? I assume they. Oh, the title. I was reading comments. You told me to read the bottom. say, Thrill House, what is up, sir? Just to let you know, Thrill House, if you are looking for content to watch and you don't like Eve, I am also streaming Elite Dangerous on YouTube this morning. Do my coffee in a pot. She's going to run 2 pack hounds with 3 multis. That's on a Crate Mark II. That might be okay. Might be okay. And thank you for the happy holidays, sir. I will extend that right back at you. Happy holidays. Whichever holiday you choose to celebrate, may it be a joyful and happy one. Everyone says this is a holiday for spending time with family. Everyone says this. Well, I can honestly say that you guys are a part of my family. So, I had to do at least some kind of stream today. G'day, yeah. Good day to you, sir, and I hope you have a great one. Running it on a Python, not a crate. I understand. I totally understand. Lovely. You're not gonna like that turn radius. I'm just being the bearer of your bad news. You're not gonna like that turn radius. The turn radius on that ship is awful. Absolutely awful. Even fully engineered, the Python is a slug. It's a tank. Don't get me wrong. It is a tank, but it is a slug. Absolute slug. All right. Knock out this daily BGS. Let's take a look at it and see where it is. We are the Honey Badgers. We are at 67%. We have went down. We were at 68 yesterday. Someone is still working Bureau of Laukes League. Bureau of Laukes League. It's got to be one of our noobs. Like, the election is over, guy. Pay attention. But people don't pay attention. And then the rest of us have to suffer. But such is life in Elite Dangerous. I'm an Anaconda, but I'm liking the Type 9. I love my Type 9. It is my favorite ship. In fact, you're about to see me jump into it. I'm well aware things turn like slugs on salt, but I like it due to its defense capability. Yes, it is a tank. The Python is a fucking tank. There's no doubt about that. Tell you one way to set up the Python that most people don't do. And it's gimbaled multi-cannons with 2 long-range rails. Hammers, to be more specific. You can have 1 long-ranged feedback cascade hammer and then 1 long-ranged super pin. And while they're zipping and buzzing around you, you can maintain steady DPS on them. And then when they stretch out away from you, you can continue to damage them. It's a really mean build. Phoenix Blaze. Gotcha. Well, Mr. Phoenix, I don't know if you're watching, but I'm watching you.
Continue on current vector. Access permitted. Set course for landing pad 15.
he's doing. I wonder what he is doing. Mr. Phoenix Blaze, I see you. How am I watching you? Phoenix, did you just get into the channel? Did you just now get here? As we learned last night with eating of all your missiles, yeah, the drives are very well protected. All of the external modules can be ripped off fairly easy, but the drives are very well protected. IRC, my multis at the moment. Somebody remind me what IRC stands for? That's Internet Relay Chat to me. If remember correctly, I think it was. I think it was IRC if I remember correctly. Okay. Multis at the moment are 2 incendiary, 1 electric. I don't think you can do an electric. I don't think that's possible. Anyway. Yeah, if I remember correctly. I thought that was right. I'm trying to learn the acronyms, guys. I'm old, okay? I speak English, man. How am I watching you, Phoenix Blaze? Sir, I'm gonna do this one more time, just for you, sir.
Enjoy your stay at our facility, Commander.
I'm watching you right there. You didn't know you were live, did you? You didn't know you were live.
We would like to welcome all commanders to this facility. Please ensure you complete all docking procedures.
Let's see here. Shipyard. Go to the shipyard. Where is Richie Rich? There you are.
Rotational correction disabled.
Thermal shock. I don't think that means what you think it means. Thermal shock is not electric. Electric's not a damage type. Thermal shock means it increases your target's heat. What am I doing? Let's see here. Where the hell is the dark? There's the dark. Here we go. I remember that a couple days ago. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You realize in Canada, because of COVID, their entire nation is getting, I believe it's 1,300 either. I think it's a month. I think it's 1,300 a month. Period. That's their stimulus. 1,300 a month. We get 1,300 once. Yeah. No, you didn't know. Yes, I was. If you want a wing invite, here you go, sir. You can learn how to do BGS live on YouTube right now. Meanwhile, on Twitch, we are mining here. We are making monies for my wallet. Incendiary doesn't do damage, doesn't do extra against shields. It depends on the shield's resistances. Right over here. Let's look. Like my shields, as you'll notice, I have 0. That's hull. Sorry, I'm retarded. I have 42.3% thermal resistance. I have 48% kinetic resistance and 56.7% explosive resistance. So thermal is my strongest weakness, so to speak. Thermal will do more damage to my shields than anything else, yes, but I'm by no means going to take an exponential amount of damage more. Trump's won an increase on the stimulus. And I'll be honest with you guys, I really don't care one way or the other. I'm not someone that's going to sit at home and expect someone to pay me for sitting at home for no reason. I mean, for example, I'm drawing unemployment, but I am unemployed. Why? Because I was fired for practicing my religion and for being injured on the job. The combination of those two, they decided to terminate me. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but that's illegal. So while I do still look for employment every single day without fail, even appeal if I think that I was turned down for a position wrongfully, which I did this morning, in the state that I applied for unemployment in, the employer that terminated me unlawfully is the one that is still paying me. They could easily call me up and say, hey, come back to work. We're sorry. But they didn't. Bad mouthing and bad attendance. Yeah, that'll get you fired, bud. That'll totally get you fired. I wish I could do a split stream. Like, oh, well, Phoenix Blaze, I sent you a wing invite. You didn't join it, bud. Are you AFK right now? Let's see here. Dylan Doc. Looking for Dylan Doc. I'll be back in a few. Gonna get some food, and then I'll AFK for both chats. I gotcha. Look at the behemoth. Yeah. Thank you for the lurk, sir. You get nothing for lurking in YouTube, but you get this cute little fucking meme over here for lurking. Alright. Gonna do our trade triangle. While mining, and once we get our trade triangle done, you don't see the wing invite. It's because it expired, bro. It fucking expired. You took too damn long, and you're not on my friends list, so I can't send it to you now. I was in the same instance as you, looking at you, watching you.
Dick.
I was looking at your ass. While I am super cruising to the backside of the system, I'm gonna go grab some coffee, guys. I want my morning coffee. Oh, it's wet dirty butt. We got wet dirty butt. We got wet dirty butt, guys. Hell yeah, wet dirty butt. My wife loves me to keep fresh, wet, dirty butt on hand. For those of you who know what wet, dirty butt is, go ahead and laugh it up. Because we got fresh, wet, dirty butt right over here. Fresh, wet, dirty butt. Those of you unfamiliar with this channel, if there are any who are unfamiliar with this channel, fresh, wet, dirty butt is an oxymoron. Oh, yep. Sip in on some wet, dirty butt. You don't see the wing invite? Yeah, it expired. Gamble. Laura's gambling. For those of you on Twitch that would rather watch Elite Dangerous, today I'm currently streaming on YouTube. I have my own personal reasons that I'm not going to go into. However, for future references, I will actually see if my stream elements on my phone will allow me to stream YouTube. If it will, the next time I do this dual stream, the Eve will be on YouTube. I think Eve has a better YouTube following than it does Twitch, because it's less activity, less going on. Mighty Mouse, the stance you're doing, isn't that Mighty Mouse? Is that Wonder Woman? Ah, I've seen this one. It's the onion dude from Mario Brothers. I sent a friend's request yesterday, I believe. Oh shit. Well, one moment to the YouTube stream. I'm gonna blue screen YouTube for just a moment. Apparently, I have a friend's request pending. Well, he was in an anaconda. Alright, friend's request. There is Phoenix Blaze. Alright, accepting his friend's request as we speak. Back to the game. Oh, just trickle feeding her? I mean, there's got to be some feeders that will do that for her. That have like a timer that will just give her a little bit every now and then. Oh no, that's a I'm going away for the weekend kind of thing. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about one that actually dispenses small amounts of food, like on a timer. I wouldn't mind spending $100-150 for it if it worked. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. It is some great wet, dirty butt. Hey, while you're in there, could I con you into maybe not pouting so much when I asked you to do something? You'll make some toast? You like toast with peanut butter. You need iron. You been taking your iron pills? Okay. You haven't had a nosebleed in a week? I was gonna mute my mic, but I realized I can't mute Twitch right now because it's there. So I was like, yeah, that would not really be much of a point. Do you want to have a big dinner tomorrow, or do you just want to have a normal day tomorrow? I know we don't celebrate the holiday, but I was literally going to say that. Yeah. Do they sell those? Yeah. Well, you don't have to make it like you make turkey. Just rotisserie the chicken, and I'll make some sides. Okay. We have all the lasagna stuff here. We got hamburger, we got lasagna noodles, and we got sauce. What else you need? Oh, okay. To those of you who don't know, my birthday cake is lasagna because I don't eat cake. And my birthday is coming up, guys. Don't forget. I do not know if I will stream on my birthday, guys. I probably will not, due to the fact that my birthday is Sunday. And I don't stream on Sundays. I don't want you guys to think that I'm being selfish on my birthday, but it just happens to fall on Sunday this year. It's a thing. If you want to know how old Fox is, he will be 38. And I've been telling you guys that I was 38 for the last 2 months. No, it has not been a lie. I'm just trying to get used to saying it beforehand this time, rather than telling everybody that I'm 37 in June. Yeah, it gets annoying. I mean, I aged 2 years without changing what I told people, and it wasn't because I was trying to lie. It was because I literally don't keep track of that shit. I don't celebrate birthdays, guys. I just don't. I don't care.
You're gonna be 38, motherfucker.
You just think you're gonna hit 30 before I hit 40.
Ha ha ha. You're already there.
Hey, you're in my instance. I can send you a wing invite now. I may have. Yep, I did. Are you making toast? Or did you forget? I'm just saying, man. Toast is a necessity in this world. Peanut butter toast and wet dirty butt go great together. All I said was rotisserie chicken. Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, I like playing gin rummy because I win.
Yeah, she likes playing gin. She does like gin rummy. What was that?
The toast coffee.
I thought you said you forgot it.
No, I said I forgot my coffee.
Phoenix Blaze. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. We're going to end the sentence there. Trivia question for all who care. The movie Dumbo, the main character, the little elephant with the big ears. What's his name?
Approach is good. Maintain current heading.
I know Laura knows. What's his name? They say it 3 times in the movie. Only 3 times. And in the rest of the movie, he is referred to affectionately as the movie title. Dumbo.
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
Shit. I don't think anyone's guessed it. No one has guessed yet.
Landing successful.
Alright, change to Walter. Yes, Laura and I watched Hunger Games last night. And I'm not gonna lie, guys. The first movie, we've seen them all. Okay, so no spoilers here. We've seen them all, but the first movie, man, they did a really good job of like just digging down in your feels, man. I looked over and Laura was like in tears for like at least 30 minutes of a fucking 2-hour movie.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
I know, right? Walter. Da da da. Walter. Walter. Ba-da-lum, bum, bum, bum. Walter. Walter.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler disengaged. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
Are you feeling spunky? You wanna fight this Type 9 in that Anaconda? I'm coming. I'm gonna ram you. I'm gonna ram you at Mach slow.
Please fly safely, Commander.
Where are you going? I'm gonna chase you down. I'm gonna chase you. I'm in a Type 9 and I'm gonna chase you. I'm coming. You better run. You better run. I'm gonna get him. Yeah, I've smelled it. I'm coming. I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. I'm coming out. I'm coming. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. He's gonna get his shields back. I know, babe. I'm playing. I'm playing. We are whale hump. Whoa, whoa. What the fuck was that? We are whale humping. Yes. Ah! No, no. I'm gonna get him. Okay. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Ah, did I get him? No, I missed.
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Flight control.
Am I playing what? I have a full cargo hold here, so I may be a little... I'm aware that you can go if I'm still streaming. Did you call the mechanic? Oh, we can go get your truck. This is what whales humping looks like, guys. All right, let's see here. I forgot. Multitasking. Multitasking, multitasking, multitasking. Okay, where'd he go? I'm 4K away, you slow bastard. Get your ass back over here and fight like a man. Get over here and fight like a man. What's wrong? What's wrong? You afraid of the big bad Type 9? You afraid of the big bad cargo ship? Okay, I'm gonna quit before I accidentally blow you up.
Temperature critical.
Yes, ma'am. Alright, guys, I'm gonna have some wet, dirty butt and toast. Peanut butter toast. So, the YouTube stream, my mic's gonna get a little quieter because I'm moving it away from my mouth. Miracles of modern technology.
What?
We can instantly dehydrate and toast bread.
All you have to do is leave the shit out for a day.
Yeah, but we can do it faster. Put it in a little micro oven. Nom nom nommy. I mean, Phoenix, you could have went and repaired your hull. Shit.
Liz said she missed me. I told her I missed her too. And I said, hey, you know I live in a vacation spot, right? You'd like vacation here next summer and come see me. She's like, we should seriously plan this. Like, that is an amazing idea. Huh. Because she always vacations places. Like, usually she goes.
We could show her the prison.
Yeah. I said, well, let's do a round wheel.
Mm-hmm.
I said, we can go canoeing or something. She'd be like, that sounds so perfect. I totally want to plan this. We should seriously do it. I sent her a message. I was like, alright, I'll send you a private message. She's like,
Yeah, but that's months away.
I know.
Canoeing don't open until like April.
I don't know. Unless we had a road. I don't know.
Okay.
They have kayaks for sale, but I ain't freaking paying for a kayak. Because I ain't sticking my feet in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even see down there. There could be like a nest of spiders or stick your feet in. You don't even know.
You're worried about spiders? You're worried about spiders.
Flight 6.
You didn't think of what? Repairing your shit? I know, right?
Victor, welcome to the station, Commander. Please fly safely.
Get with me when you see me on Twitch, Elite Dangerous, and I will give you a link to how to make your shields as tough as the ones you were just ramming. Actually, the Anacondas would be a lot tougher. The Anaconda has got great shields, even though it doesn't have a lot of shields. With a bi-weave, just a bi-weave, I do believe you can get 2,000 shields with incredible resistances. If you upgrade that to a standard shield, you can get 3,000 shields. Oh no, I'm retarded. Come on, clip something. Clip something. Thank you.
Landing gear deployed.
Fucking dolphin.
Landing gear retracted.
Did I remember to turn rotational assist off? I am multitasking and I suck at this. Yeah, give me a minute, let me land. Fuck! Who the fuck needs landing gear in this game?
Landing gear deployed.
Okay.
Ship is on the ground.
I'm eating, playing Elite Dangerous,
You are
and
most
eating
welcome,
when eating.
Commander.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. At the bottom of it.
I saw your name, so I thought it was.
That's where I can type. Hi, Rock Cerise. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Alright, we are mining once again. Let's sell our cargo, buy some more, then head back toward Gianta. Uh-oh. I got peanut butter on my finger. Because somehow I got peanut butter on the side of the toast. Probably cleaning the knife off. I was going to say you should use your tongue for that.
You want me tongue in your toast?
The knife.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
God. The hell is wrong with you? To this, no one will argue.
I mean, I'm sure somebody would argue.
I don't know why anybody would argue with you.
I think it makes sense. Might argue it.
Why, is your sister one of those people that argues with everything?
She has her views are flawed. She's like that guy. She's believe everything she sees on TV.
Yeah, well, she probably is one of those guys. Mm.
She believes the media.
Mm. Anyone who believes the media has a flawed sense of reality. And that goes for both medias. Now, we're not just saying anyone who believes Fox News is wrong.
At
No,
maximum capacity.
we're not saying anyone who believes CBS is wrong. Anybody who believes CNN is wrong. No, we're saying media. Period. Find yourself a couple different newspapers. Read them both, and pick out the things that they have in common.
That's usually the true part.
For example, if you see a headline, Trump endangers nation by blah, 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 blah. And another one says, Trump bravely defies COVID. Blah, 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 blah. What can you derive from both of those? Well, if you take the opinion out, including your own, you will devise that publicly Trump took off his fucking mask. That's the news. Trump took off his fucking mask. Okay? It's not that he's defying COVID. It's not that he's endangering a nation. That's not the news. The news is he took off his fucking mask. Exactly. And I use that as an example because that actually went down. You know, that Laura is gambling. Where's Yonta Gateway? There it is.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Here you go. Alrighty. This will be the end of this triangle. And at the end of this triangle, we will head back to Solemn Oak, see if that will spawn, see if we can do one there. And then we will do a couple mission board missions. And that will probably cap off about a 2-hour stream. I just wanted to, you know, stream on both platforms, let everyone have a chance to come in and say hi, and so I could say hi to everybody and happy holidays. And then Laura and I will probably go spend the day together somewhere, maybe down by the lake.
I gotta go shopping.
I understand you got to go shopping. Did you find me the state's attorney's number?
I highly doubt they're open for Christmas.
It should be till noon, which is why I asked you to do it earlier.
What am I doing?
Commonwealth Attorney's Office. I need to have them bring out a sworn affidavit sheet for the complaint against the fucking park ranger last night. Damn, you need a type 9? For what? Okay, you made breakfast. How was breakfast, man? What'd you make? What did you make? And was it good? And when you come back after you lurk, you're supposed to do this, bud. What?
Search the one here.
Yes. Is there another one?
It kept coming up as fucking Paducah.
Oh, okay. Apparently, at some point in time, I got disconnected from my YouTube chat. Reagan. You made chili for breakfast? Sweet. Don't we have some? We still have some chili in the fridge. Need to fry some hot dogs and have some hot dogs. When we go shopping, we'll pick up some hot dog buns. We can get rid of that chili, huh? Do we? We'll thaw them out. We need to get rid of that chili.
Like,
Do what? Well, I mean, that's how life works. You sent it to me in a text message.
the number you requested, yes.
Okay.
That way when you want it, you can click it and call.
What happened with the park ranger? Well, I am not a civil rights auditor, okay, guys, but I am very well versed in the Constitution. Last night, Laura and I went to a public fucking area, parked under a fucking street lamp. For two reasons. One, because we had planned on playing gin rummy in the car and watching the storm out on the lake. If you guys remember my stream last night, that's how I ended it. Said I was going to go watch the storm over the lake. Well, I think I told you guys river, and the spot where we go technically is a river, but it's also a lake, if you can understand that. It's the part of the river that goes through the lake. But we went, and no more than we sat down and dealt out the first hand, park ranger shows up, bright lights the living piss out of us. When I say bright light, I'm not talking about just his headlights. No, I'm talking about an entire fucking LED spread across the front of his fucking vehicle, like he's trying to catch a Tyrannosaurus Rex off guard. So I roll my window down, and he says, "Y'all just playing cards?" I said, "Yeah. What can I help you with?" He says, "Can I see your license?" Now this tweaked me, because even in a Terry stop, if you guys don't know what a Terry stop is, Google it. Even in a Terry stop, he's not allowed to ask for my driver's license. Driver's license is only required if someone is driving a vehicle. Even at a Terry stop, he's only legally allowed federally to ask me to identify myself. Okay? And I am not required by law to identify myself. Period. So, he asked me, he said, "Can I see your driver's license?" I looked at him, I said, "Am I driving?" He said, "Well, if you want to be a smart ass, you'll have to be driving to get around my truck." Which is a lie. I could have walked, and I don't need a driver's license to walk across a public thoroughfare. So I just kind of looked at him. He said, "If you want to be a smart ass, you can step out of the car and we can go a couple rounds. I can keep you out here for a couple hours." I said, "I ain't got nothing but time," and I stepped out of the car. He grabs his fucking gun, steps back from me and points and says, "Put your hands on the vehicle. You want to step out on me like that?" I said, "You just told me to get out of the car, and now you're accusing me of stepping out on you." He said, "Put your hands on top of the car." So I looked at him, put both hands on the car. He said, "Do you have any weapons on you?" I said, "No." He did a little pat down real quick and then said, "Do you have your driver's license?" Now, me knowing the law at this point, because he feels threatened, he has a right to control the situation. And at this point, he feels intimidated, and intimidating a police officer is a crime. Therefore, I am required to identify myself, and since I do not have a state issue ID, I only have a driver's license, I give him my driver's license, because at this point, he finally has probable cause to ask me for it. So I hand him my driver's license. And he says, "Why'd you get out of the car?" I said, "You just fucking told me to get out of the car." He said, "Well, don't get smart with me." I said, "No, I'm not getting smart with you." I said, "Now I'm getting fucking smart with you." I said, "You fucking told me to get out of the goddamn car, and then you want to fucking grab your damn gun and call for fucking backup." I said, "No." I said, "You asked me to get out of the fucking car. All I did was obey your fucking order." He said, "Well, get back in the car." And I just kind of looked at him, balling my fists up. I was ready to deck his stupid ass. Calmly sat back down in the car, leaving one leg outside the vehicle. Literally just set my ass back in the car. Left the car door open. He runs my license. Comes back to me, obviously. Insured vehicle, doing absolutely nothing fucking wrong in a public fucking place, in a well-lit area, in an absolutely nothing suspicious about my vehicle type of way. He hands me my license. He says, "Have a good night." I said, "You too." Now, Upon him getting back in his vehicle and turning off his bright lights, of which I was night blind for, it's not really night blind. I was bright light blind. Took my pupils about 20 minutes to dilate. I couldn't even drive because of how bad my vision was temporarily damaged. That's a normal thing. That's why you don't bright light people on the fucking highway. That's what happens. I mean, if you've ever been bright lighted when you're driving, even for just a few seconds, you're blind for a few seconds. Imagine sitting there staring at a fucking baseball lamp at a major league field for 30 fucking minutes while Johnny B. Dumbass wants to be a fucking retard. It literally took almost as much time as staring at the fucking light for my eyes to readjust. So I couldn't go anywhere. There's 3 other fucking vehicles in this same area that we're at, none of which he stops, none of which he hassles, none of which he gives any fucking 2 shits about. So I call the local sheriff's department. Said I want an officer here so I can fill out a complaint against an officer. Well, they take down my name, they get my number. And his sergeant calls me. Park Ranger sergeant calls me. About 40 minutes later. We're still sitting there playing gin in the car. He asked me to tell him my side of the story. I told him what I just told you guys. Almost word for word verbatim, even with the swear words and the emotion and yeah, I was pretty pissed. And I told him, I said, I want a written fucking complaint in his record, or I will go down to the Commonwealth Attorney's office in the morning and file charges for harassment. He said, well, if you want to email me the complaint, I'll see what I can do. I said, since you took that route, I said, I'll tell you what. You send me your email, and I will send you a copy of the complaint that I send into the Commonwealth Attorney's office, which is why I'm getting the Commonwealth Attorney's number this morning. He tried to tell me, and this is the explanation he gave me. He says, well, we got a call that a white and a black vehicle were suspected in the theft of a weapon. My exact response was, I'm going to pretend to be as ignorant as everyone seems to think I am, inasmuch as police reports don't give year, make, model, suspected dates, possible sedan, car, truck, color, hues of color, meaning white, light, off-white. They're very fucking specific when they're looking for something. I said, I'm going to pretend to be ignorant, as you think I am, and that a police report doesn't give all of that information, and tell you that he had absolutely no fucking right to stop me. None whatsoever. If you're investigating a murder, you don't go knocking on every goddamn fucking door in the fucking neighborhood, hassling every fucking body. That's not how this works. If you have reports of a drunk driver, you are allowed to stop traffic and check for a drunk driver. But all of those people are possible suspects. If a herd of fucking elephants robs a damn bank, and you see me sitting on an elephant, you do not have the right to come and investigate me. Because one, I'm not a herd of fucking elephants. And two, none of your herd of elephants had anybody on their back. It's a crazy little thing called probable fucking cause in this country. He didn't have any of it. He just wanted to tweak his thumb up his ass because he was fucking working that particular fucking night. He thought he found a fucking high school couple or something that were probably trying to fuck in their vehicle and wanted to be an asshole and hassle some fucking body. No. I'll have his goddamn badge for it. To those of you who don't know, I fucking hate cops. The conversation yesterday where somebody accused me of being a law enforcement guru that fucking coddled to the fucking cops and wanted to fund the police and all that stupid fucking bullshit. These are motherfuckers that don't know who the hell they're talking to. I fucking hate cops. literally with a fucking passion. I don't hate the people. I don't hate the people in the fucking uniform. I hate the person while they're in the uniform, if that makes sense. If you can distinguish the difference, I can. I see a human in a fucking police officer's uniform and I automatically hate that fucking person for what they stand for.
I can understand why.
Oh, that. Yeah, all I wanted to do was go watch the storm over the fucking river and play a goddamn card game with my wife and be left the fuck alone. And I gotta be hassled by Johnny B. fucking do-gooder over here who thinks he's got a little bit of fucking power up his ass. No. No, I'll have his ass. His badge will be sitting on the fucking desk within a month. Why? Because the wheels of justice turn slowly, and if I make a logical complaint and he is taken to fucking trial for harassment and loses his badge, that entire process will take, at the bare minimum, a fucking month. It ain't gonna happen tomorrow. I can't. Oh, I don't like cops, guys. I know good cops exist. I know they do. They have to. Otherwise, we wouldn't still have them motherfuckers. Since 1838 was the first organized law enforcement in this country. They have to have done something fucking good to still be here. I don't know what the fuck it is. I've never met a good fucking cop. I've met one in my life that I suspected was a good cop. Just one. Ugh. Did Laura record this? No. But he was wearing a fucking chest camera, and his sergeant was more than willing to try to be as accommodating as possible when he called, because he had already taken the time to review the chest camera. The motherfucker was in the wrong. 100% in the fucking wrong. What he did was criminal. It may only be a misdemeanor, but what he did was criminal.
If you're unable to conduct procedure within your time slot, you will need to exit the day and resubmit a document request.
Actually, no. I guarantee you can't reread that law. I guarantee you, you do not have a right to draw. No. Because you are not a court of law and you cannot decipher whether or not it is unlawful. You do not have the authority to make that assessment nor judgment. That is something that will be assessed by a court after the fact, and you may still get shot in the process, because drawing your weapon on a police officer, regardless of whether or not he has his weapon drawn on you, is grounds for him to pull the trigger, not grounds for, I mean, you can't pull your gun on a police officer in the United States. That is you're wrong. This is a federal law that I am telling you. This is not a Montana law or a Kentucky law. Federal law states you have no right to brandish a weapon toward a peace officer, and they word it as such, as a peace officer, because it also includes military personnel and voluntary militia. You cannot draw a weapon on a peace officer under any circumstance, unless, here's the exception to the rule, you have the authority to do so, which is a constable has the authority to draw a weapon. A marshal has the authority to draw a weapon on another. An FBI agent, if any federal agent, has the authority to draw a weapon on another police officer, as well as their equal, meaning another police officer can draw a weapon on a police officer. You, as Johnny B. Public, cannot. Even if you are found to be in the right, you can also be jailed just for the act. Federally. Even if Montana says you did nothing wrong, even if Texas said you did nothing wrong, you can be put in federal prison for up to a year for the unlawful brandishing of a firearm in the direction or supposed direction of a peace officer. You can't do it, bud. I don't care what you think your law says. It's illegal. Read the information on it, scroll down, and it will tell you the composition of that planet. Yes, it'll be in system map. That is correct. Okay. Let's go to Thorn. When was that? Cause I was in a party for most of the morning. What are you referring to? Nice paint job. Which one? Which one? Which one? Oh, you like the orange paint job? I love the orange paint job. Do you see how tore up it is and fucked up it is?
Rotational correction disabled.
I love this little ship, man. It is so simple to use. It's not difficult to fly. It doesn't require a whole lot of pip management. It is a very easy ship to use.
Docking coupler disengaged. Take care when leaving the station.
Ah! Damn it! We're gonna go backwards. No. Nickel is a very common that you will find on most planets. You just look for one that is a high percentage. A good percentage is around 15 to 20%. Oh, the guy calling me a cop supporter. He was actually a squadron member. Killjoy, I think we referred to him as.
You are now clear of station.
Called me white.
We hope you have a safe journey.
When I'm native, yeah, totally Native American. You think calling a black guy is fucking, calling a black guy white is an insult? Call a Native American a white man.
Don't do it. Don't even tell them to do
No,
it.
I'm vast majority white. I even have to fill out white on all of my job applications because I'm primarily white. However, my heritage is Native American. We weren't enslaved, we were exterminated. Look up that history. And when you look up that history, look up the history that is written, and then go a little bit further. Dig into the actual history of the tribes, the history that they wrote, not the history that the Americans wrote, the white man wrote. There was an entire civilization already here when the Europeans got here. There were roughly 100 million peoples already living here. We've only got 360 million people living here today. So, how old is our country? 1492. Let's see, 1776 was when our country became a country. However, so about 1500 till now. So in 500 years, the population of this place has only quadrupled. Why? Why did it only quadruple? Because they literally killed 75 million Native Americans when they came over here. You go to these national parks where you see, ooh, Indian burial mounds. These fucking mounds are 50 foot tall. How many bodies do you think it takes to create a 50 foot fucking hill? Think about that. A 50 foot hill after it sat there and settled for 300 years. How tall was it to begin with? Think about that, guys. And it's not just one location. The one I'm referring to is actually in Memphis. It's right by the fucking river. There's one in Detroit.
Devices off.
There's one in Detroit, right by the Detroit River. He's streaming, but I can't instance. He has Type 9, now Vulture. His vet is 1 with Bounty. I have KWS. Whoops. In stream? High stream. Okay. Why are you telling me what I'm driving? Well, I mean, I don't. It makes no sense, sir.
He's probably trying to put a hit out on you and accidentally.
Nah, he's trying to screen snipe you, but he just announced that he couldn't because he can't instance it.
Oh, well, good luck with that.
Landing gear deployed. Power plant capacity exceeded.
Uh, are you looking at a landable?
He's on a landable rock, and he just wants you to love him for them.
You think that Easter being referred to as the pagan worship of the goddess Ishtar is just a popular story made up? Okay, bud. Okay. Sit here for about 7 minutes, see if it'll spawn. If it doesn't spawn, oh well. It usually takes about 7 minutes. Why'd my guy stop mining? Oh, I'm full. Okay. I'm full. I'm full. Oh. 9.4%. Okay, where are you? Zwangu, gotcha.
Why would you dumbasses?
Who? What you talking about?
Now, Cat A, cause y'all some dumbasses. Dumbass people. I've never seen dumbass people in my life. Because these fucking idiots want to be fucking doing stupid shit. This is why I hate playing COD with dumb people.
You're playing Call of Duty right now?
Yeah. Like if you want to play COD, bro, don't be
What I
the.
found, not saying I'm right or wrong, just thought it was interesting. Well, by all means,
Scan
provide a
detected.
link, but it's got to be a credible source, sir. Don't forget, I can find you a link that tells you that Bigfoot not only exists, but that he lives in New Jersey. I mean, come on, man. It's got to be credible. I can totally provide you with links that let's see here. Hitler was a Jew. Yeah, I can totally provide you with a link that says that. And that aliens exist. So I mean, let's be realistic. Please land on the station. Well, it's funny you say that because the only premise behind what you're saying is mathematical odds and probabilities. Now, if that's the truth, then you have to accept that mathematics explains that there should be life elsewhere, but mathematics also explains that it is absolutely, not plausibly, but absolutely impossible for evolution to be true. So you can't pick and choose when you want or don't want to believe in mathematics. First time seeing this type of station. What's going on here? Land on it. Drop your landing gear and land on it. Glad you think so, sir. Hard evidence, sir. Planet X is actually Planet 9 now, but it was referred to as Planet X for the longest time. It was discovered back when Pluto was still a planet. Um, and it was thought to either be a failed star, aka a gas giant, a very large gas giant about 8 times the size of Jupiter, or a brown dwarf that did not have light that could be seen in our visible spectrum because of the light emitted from our star. That is Planet X. It has absolutely nothing to do with possible life, because even if Planet X, aka our star's binary, which is why it wobbles and corkscrews through the galaxy rather than travel straight, we know it has a binary, we just can't find it. Um, Even if it did exist without a source of light, it wouldn't have enough warmth, as far as we know, to support any type of life from any orbit zone. Because if we can see brown dwarfs 400 million light years away, why can't we see one 3 light years away? Well, I remember them accusing Titan of being so, but it wasn't habitable because Titan, due to the best of their color spectrum analysis, they believed to have patches of land, inhospitable climates, and rivers of liquid methane. I mean, but it was Earth-like in its development. Of course, we know anything out of the habitation zone, or shall we say on the other side of the asteroid belt, um, doesn't have the heat necessary to sustain life anyway. You'll have to send it to me in a private message, sir.
Landing gear retracted.
It's not going to spawn. Yeah, you need a renewable propulsion source.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2,
Happy holidays, Ragnar Scott, since you're watching. I appreciate you viewing, sir. How have you been? How is IED treating you?
You guys fucking suck at this.
Mm-hmm. Right. Let's see. Well, nuclear power is not infinite. A lot of people think that it is, but, however, nuclear power as we know it, I mean, we've only had nuclear power since 1948. Was it 1948 when we decided to use plutonium rods to boil water and then transvert that into steam energy? So even 50 years later, we already have depleted uranium rods. So, nuclear power is not infinite. We have to renew the power source on our nuclear submarines every so often. We have to replenish the rods. Now, until we find a renewable energy source that is not attached to the planet, the reason I say that is because we know, we know that we can get power from geothermal power, and it is infinite. The only problem is you can't take that with you. It's attached to the planet. but for go ahead. Well, cold fusion is what we need. Cold fusion is actually what scientists have been trying to attain since we discovered fusion to begin with. Now, fission's a different story. We won't talk about fission. But cold fusion is something that we have been trying to harness for the better part of 70 years, and we've still managed to fail. Does it mean it's impossible? No. No, it just means we don't quite understand it as much as we need to yet. Yes, I am a Christian. No, I do not hate science. Do I believe cold fusion to be a good thing? Put it this way. If we could figure out sustainable cold fusion and regulate it down to a small enough power generator to run a vehicle, you would completely deplete the need for fossil fuels across the entire world. You would stabilize a volatile economy. When I say volatile, a lot of our conflicts are over oil, guys. Catch you later. I'm going to finish some stuff around the house. See you later, Mr. Sir. Appreciate you stopping by. Happy holidays. But the main thing, until we learn to do what the Big Bang claims happen randomly, which is create something out of nothing, or as Star Trek even had to explain away after a little bit, until we learn to replicate proteins out of thin air to sustain human life, aka a food source, an infinite food source, space travel is not a thing, because you have to take everything to sustain life with you and then maintain it. It doesn't age you individually. Double check that. Theory of relativity says that 80 years would go by, but only a matter of seconds would go by for the person traveling at near light speeds. It doesn't mean that they're fucking old. It means everything else ages and they don't. So that wouldn't be a problem. That would actually be a benefit. It means you could send someone at near light speeds 14 light years away to another habitable planet, and even though the Earth exploded and died and our entire solar system ceased to exist across the 120 years that it took them to travel, for them it only took them a week. They only aged a week. That's what the theory of relativity states. Well, the problem would be communicating with something that was traveling at near light speeds. Because, like I said, for them only a week goes by, and even if they are in regular contact with the Earth and the theory of relativity and time is true, we would only receive messages from them every 20 years. And you would have to remind, oh yeah, there's somebody out there. My bad. You
I thought some go play with Skillet.
What's Skillet playing?
Call of Duty.
Oh. Well, you tell him I said to kiss my ass while he's gone.
I will definitely make sure I tell him that. Alright, talk to you in a minute.
Copy that. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Right. My first time seeing this type of station, what's going on? Oh, I already answered that question. So, Ragnar Scott, are you still here, buddy? Are you coming over to commune with once friends, or are you coming over to say happy holidays?
Docking coupler disengaged. Your way is cleared for departure.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, it happens. Yeah, so I say stations light people up all the time.
3, 2, 1.
Babylon is elderless, right? Thought so.
Mission objective detected. Incoming mission critical message.
Really?
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Ooh, there's a threat level here. What is this? Is this the commercial sample? Ewan Ballas? No, that's Mahaim. Oh shit, this is the Pirate Lord, isn't it? Could I have picked a worse ship to fucking do this shit in? Well, I'm wanted, so there's no point in turning fucking crimes on. It's only a threat level 2. Let's hope it's not a Corvette. I don't know if I got enough ammo to take down a Corvette. I don't have a wake scanner in case it decides to wake out, but I do have a FSD reset. I think I have an FSD reset. Let me look. A missile rack. Is that my mission target? Maybe. Maybe that's my mission target. It says it is. Superman Von something or other.
Incoming mission critical message. Power plant capacity exceeded. Flight assist off. Under attack.
Hunting pirates? No, I'm doing a mission right now.
Target shields offline. Under attack. Target shields online. Target shields offline. Under attack. Target shields online.
Nah, missed. That was late as fuck.
Target shields offline. Incoming mission critical message. Target destroyed. Cargo sloop deployed.
Okay. Oh, that was neat. What was neat? What was neat? Oh, that battle. It's really annoying. Um, this ship is really tweaky. I need to change its weapons, put like gimbaled frags on it or something. It's fucking retarded. Okay, that's enough.
retracted. Frameshift drive
Wrong
charging.
button.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay. Let's go to this one. I thought there was one in Meebs.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh shit, I forgot to start mining. I suck at this, guys. This is how it usually goes, too. This is why I just play this in the background.
3, 2, 1.
Play it in the background because I barely pay attention to it. But I figured if I could stream both of them, it would be cool. If I can figure out how to link that to my YouTube, I can just kind of stream one game on one,
Fuel scooping.
the other on the other. Won't be any TOS problems.
Scoop
In
disengaged.
case you guys didn't know, you're only supposed to stream it one at a time, but people dual stream all the time. All of the Elite Dangerous streamers do it, especially the popular ones. Yamix, Plater, Down to Earth Astronomy, they all stream on both, and they're all affiliates. And Twitch does nothing about it. Even though they agreed in the affiliate program to give Twitch 24-hour exclusivity. Makes you wonder, don't it? The mind wobbles, doesn't it? If you like wobbly minds. Oh, the loopholes? There are no loopholes. I've read it very thoroughly. There are no loopholes. The only loophole you could do, because YouTube doesn't have you agree that make the same agreement, the only loophole you could do would be to stream on YouTube and then restream on a delay to Twitch. Now, if you did that, then you're only streaming the YouTube stream on your Twitch, which opens copyright issues with the YouTube owner. And if you are that YouTube owner, that's the only loophole, is if you're streaming Twitch on a delay. As long as the stream goes out to YouTube first, Twitch can't say anything about it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Where are you, dude? It says you're in instance with me, but you aren't. I don't understand it. And if you're typing in system chat, I keep that tabbed. Yes, you are. I'm here to collect a bounty for a criminal. Yeah, okay. I don't, what you call it? I don't use system chat. Keep it tabbed because I do a lot of community goals. That was in Laukis though. Okay. He's streaming, but I can't instance. Don't know why you can't instance. Try unblocking me. His vet's the one with the bounty. Oh, okay. Well, if you want the vet, just let me know. I'll go get it. Parting is live, apparently in Korean. Can't send you actually can send messages if you're blocked. In game you can. You can absolutely send direct messages in game. If you're in the same instance. Now the problem is you're not in the same instance as me. And you're still on my friends list. So yeah, I get the vet. Yeah, give me a minute. I think it's in Theana, and that's an anarchy.
Frameshift drive charging.
Here, let's see.
Three, two, one. Fuel slipping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
You're talking about Dr. Feels Good, right? Yeah, it's over here. Maybe at the main, maybe at the nav beacon. I'll try to use the nav beacon there.
Flight assist off.
Gutamaya Romeo Echo Victor. We've prepared a landing pad for your arrival, Commander. Welcome to our station. Landing permitted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 1-2. Attention. Reduce speed to 100.
Landing gear deployed.
Contact. Commence system shutdown. Welcome to our starport, Commander.
Come again?
Rotational correction disabled.
Using the lag fighter? I don't know, am I? You'll have to read the fight. You'll have to read the loadout. Loadout. Where are they? This one is in Lockheath. These are both in Lockheath. Okay. If you're running full gimbals, you shouldn't care if I'm running a fighter.
Flight assist off. Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler disengaged. You are clear to leave.
I have no idea. I don't even think it works, to be honest with you. And I mean that. I honestly don't think it works.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Does it? I don't know. Not the setup I would like to use, but oh well. If I can instance with you at the nav beacon, I will. If I can't instance with you at the nav beacon, we'll meet on my carrier and I'll switch a couple hard points around. Got fucking gimbals on here right now. I did, didn't I? I thought I did. Right there, bud. Okay. You got the nav beacon? My wing beacon's on. Ah, there you are. You want to pull me?
Flight assist off.
Yeah, so you gotta leave the wing, because I got heel beams on this thing.
Capacity exceeded. Scan detected. Thermal attack. Gaining heat.
We're gonna do a 2V? Is that what this is? Sorry, guys. That wasn't what was agreed to.
Warning. Targeting overload attack. Automatic weapons scrambled. Under attack. Warning. Thermal signature amplified. Flight assist on.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Frame shift drive charging.
You guys are just bad. Just bad. What's it like to suck? What is it like to suck, man? How does it feel to just suck? Oh, it's a FDL and a Corvette. The guy with Sons, didn't I kick your ass last night? Wasn't that an utter embarrassment on your behalf last night? What does it see? Frostrite. I remember fighting you at some point.
Frame shift drive charging.
I'll have to clip that and show a failed stream snipe attempt. I'll post it on IED's YouTube.
Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage.
Come again? Who? Ragnar Scott? No. He's only solidifying my claims that they are non-honorable, aka dishonorable IED. I'm not salty, dude. I'm not salty at all. I'm just quoting the facts. IED are just gankers, man. You've proved that. I offered you a 1v1 and you tried to gank, man. It's hilarious. I said nothing about 1v1? No, you did. You did. I'll read it to you. It says it right up here.
Correction disabled.
I'm here to collect a bounty from a criminal. I'm here to collect a bounty. That implies one person. Unless you are a wing. Are you a wing? Now, had you have implied otherwise, you would have said, we are here to collect a bounty from a criminal. So, you failed. I brought it out. You were doing just fine with your FDL. You had an opportunity to 1v1 it. IED honors 1v1s, at least on their YouTube.
Scan detected.
I'll make sure and post this clip in Paul's channel.
Request approved.
Even though I like
On
Mayroon's
landing
channel,
pad 2-5.
I like his videos a little better. Probably due to the music, not necessarily the commentary. I like the music he uses for his videos. Nothing but respect for those guys. You, on the other hand, get no respect, sir. You get no salt. You get no respect. You're just a ganker.
Gear deployed.
But this game needs gankers. Tune in more often, and you'll eventually hear my true opinion of gankers in this game.
Landing successful. Docking restraints engaged. Welcome, Commander.
Hi, Laura. Oh, hi. There we go. There's a bounty on this little guy, too. You're welcome to try to kill it.
Rotational correction disabled.
No, this ship. This ship I'm in, this ship's got like 27 different bounties. They're all small bounties from doing planetary scan missions, but it's got like 27 different fucking bounties on it. Alright. There's no sense in those two hard points being over there. I'll send them over to here so I can switch them out. They belong to this ship anyway. I was having trouble finding nickel last night too. It sucked, bro. It fucking sucked. I was actually salty. I was salty about that shit. I was like, damn it, this is dumb.
Thank you.
What? Okay. Did you say anything? Don't be salty. Said nothing. LOLG. I don't know what G means. Just trying to. That's what I do when my chat bugs. So maybe that's what you meant. I bring it out occasionally, man. If you're watching, if you're viewing, and you want to try to take it down, just let me know. I'll bring it out for you. But as soon as I see an uneven match, I'm out.
Flight assist off.
Now, if your friend wants to 1v1 me in that vet, I'll definitely do that.
Navigator retracted.
I'll 1v1 his vet. But as soon as someone else wakes in, like if I'm at 50% armor and you wake in, I will leave.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are clear of the station. Flight control, signing off.
Three, two, one.
Did you at least get the kill warrant scanner? If you got the kill warrant scanner, you'll see that there are a lot more bounties on that vet, man. It's got a 500 million credit bounty on that vet.
Fuel slipping.
Yeah, that's my BGS vet. All it does is just sit and kill cops. That's literally what it's designed to do, is kill cops and kill, oh, what are they called? RTF. Yeah, it's designed to kill RTF.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Welcome to the channel. Where the Dalek? Welcome, sir. If you don't know what's going on, I'm actually doing a dual stream, sir. I'm actively playing another... I clicked there. Okay. Actively playing another game on this, and I am AFK mining on my Twitch stream. However, my audio is live for both. So you can hear what's going on. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm doing BGS. Thought I already scanned this system for it, though. It means it's in the distance. It means you got to travel in that direction, and then it'll break up. It'll go to the top or to the bottom, and it'll start to focus. No, bottom is something you can mine or pick up. The top is technology. Like if it's a base, it'll be technology. If it's salvage, it'll be on the bottom. If it's like a little rock, it'll be on the bottom, and they each have their own symbol. You'll get to where you can tell if it's an outcrop, whether it's a metallic meteorite, whether it's a mesositerite, etc., etc. And then there is bases, nav beacons, crash ships, and stuff like that. They're up the top. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. I was sitting there and armpits were a little sweaty, and I could smell myself a little bit, and I realized I didn't put any deodorant on yet this morning. So I am unoffending my nose, if that makes sense. Yeah, she doesn't like the smell of deodorant, period. She prefers natural smell, which is weird. Yeah, well, underarm funk gives me migraines. Oh. In one of the bounties, which one? The IED bounty? Because there's not one. There's not an IED bounty on it. The bounties are Laukis Empire Group, Laukis Silver State, and I think it's Ballas Patron Principles. And all three of those factions were in Laukis at one time. Oh, fuck you. Okay, there we go. All of those bounties were incurred from the inside of our home system. But they were left on the ship for that reason. People who want to collect on it, they are welcome to. Well, I mean, the ship isn't easy to kill. Oh yeah, so it's not an easy ship to kill. Especially being how I pick and choose what I fight in it. I mean, I'm not gonna allow it to be killed easily. I'm not gonna take on a wing of motherfuckers, you know. Bounties on transactions panel on this one, yeah. Oh, missions, claims, fines, bounties on this ship, yeah. There is an IED one. Yep, there's a 600 credit bounty for IED. I must have hit somebody in the slot. Because as you can see, planetary scans are a minimum of 1,000. So a 600 credit bounty, I probably rammed somebody in the station. Oh, the vet? I'll have to go back to the vet. Stand by, let me get this mission done. Come on. Give me, there it is. If I'm not mistaken, Joint Task Force Zulu is actually against IED, is it not? Isn't that one of your guys' neighboring, or are you allies with them? You might be allies with them. I think they're an Imperial faction.
Orbital flight engaged.
Small bounties, yes, but Edwan and Paul all had a minimum of 1,000 or 1,500. Which is why I said they're doing, I literally told Paul and your other guy, I don't remember his name, what missions were being done against our faction by the bounties. He was like, well, you don't know anything about BGS. I was like, okay, sir, we're done talking here. Oh yeah, your interactions with us have been publicized in live without opinion, so IED's reputation is destroyed as far as a lawful, honorable squadron goes. Yeah, totally ganking and griefing, because I mean, BGSing in private and solo is griefing. We had scan missions in Laukis from nearby election. Yes, and you can do other missions. You chose to do those missions because we specifically asked you not to. But we're not talking about during your election. We're talking about the 3 weeks that you continued to undermine after the election was over. So, your election aside, even if we ignored that, you still undermined for another 3 weeks afterward. And since you're on a different platform, Xbox, regardless of whether you're in open on Xbox, it's the same as being in private and solo. You're in a different game. You're BGSing in private and solo when you attack another fucking platform's squadron. It's just, it's honorless.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
At that point, it just comes down to numbers. Has nothing to do with skill. Yes, you did. You absolutely did. And your guys' bounties stayed on our board, proving that you did. So either you're saying that out of ignorance, or you're outright lying because you're not ignorant. Now, ignorance isn't an insult on from me to you. That's not an insult. Look up the definition. It just means you don't actually know. We even took action to avoid accidentally expanding in Laukis. And how's that? How'd you manage that? Because you didn't push Meebs into Laukis. I did. I'm not talking about specific bounties. I'm not talking about specific bounties. You think I only look at Laukis. I can tell you where every one of y'all's carriers are located around your area. They're all in your systems. I know where they are, and I know which of those systems provide missions that go into Laukis. I mean, I'm not an idiot. Just because I don't give you all of the information doesn't mean I don't have it. But here, I will show you. I will show you the bounties on that Corvette. And if you want to know why it showed up on your bounty board in Zwangu, because you are the nearest high-tech to Laukis, and I refit it there, which is helping your economy. He's up for a duel. All right. Mm-hmm.
is helping them figure the stream.
Be right out, bud. You're welcome to pull me, by the way, but you're not gonna fucking get any damage on it. Biophoto, what's up, Bio?
Flight assist off.
Kutamaya Romeo Echo Victor. Please approach the station at a safe speed and be mindful of other pilots in the area. Access granted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 06. From touchdown.
Where's 6?
Hi, Fox.
What's up, bud? You just not getting on mic, bro?
Oh, I've been here about 5 minutes. I didn't think you were here.
I was talking to you. I literally said your name and everything.
Oh, dude, I didn't hear it at all. That's weird. Now's the first time I've heard your voice.
Ah, well, hello there. I just called to say... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I can buy my Imperial hammers now.
Sweet.
Only took me 36 weeks.
Rotational correction disabled.
What are you working on?
We have a bounty from Aisling Duval, Hank's Alliance, Ballast Patron Principles, Pilots Federation, Laukis Empire Group, Laukis Silver State, CD, RAB, Glees 3761, EG Union, Galactic Commonwealth of Nations, and Honey Badgers. Would you look at that? That's the
Wow.
only bounties I have. Look at all
Sounds
that.
like you're killing shit.
You want to collect the Honey Badger one? Laukis Silver State is 107 million. 376 million is Ballast Patron Principles. No, it's from doing BGS in Laukis over the years. Yeah. That's not your only mistake. Your other mistake is thinking that I would ever be dishonest to anyone for any reason regarding a video game.
Flight assist off.
Think about that.
Ship restraints
You can take that to the bank, bro.
Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Ragnarok, you'll be pleased to know that I did my power play missions in the Type 9 that you built me.
Oh yeah? What'd you think?
Oh, she's like dancing with a fat girl. She's lovely.
I might be honest, but that doesn't mean I'm right. Yeah, it does. That's exactly what it means. Alright, where reporting in high value target. As soon as I beat this interdiction, I'll go fight your friend there. Says it's Emma now. Are you out by the star? Are you over here by the station? I don't think he's viewing, so. Where'd he go? Okay, dump this cargo. Alright, hop in my mammoth. There he is. You want to pull me? You want me to pull you? I don't. Here, I'll slow down for you. Fuck. I think he's zero throttle. Okay, there we go. Fuck! Damn NPC.
Flight assist off. Under attack. Thermal attack. Gaining heat. Frame shift drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Where'd he go? There he is. Okay. Okay.
Flight assist off. Power plant capacity exceeded.
Once you unlock the power play module, you can buy them from anywhere, right?
Fuck me. Are you serious? Yes. Yes. So long as it has outfitting. Did he get kicked to the fucking menu? Shit. That sucks. We didn't de-instance after the interdiction, did we? If you're still watching Ragnarok, I know you're not in-game, so you can't send me a direct message. If you still got your PlayStation on, send him a message asking him whether or not I need to go back to Super Cruise. Because if it kicked him to the menu, it'll bring him back to this system. But if we just de-instance, I'll need to go back to Super Cruise. I'll just go back to Super Cruise.
Frame shift drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
What, babe? It's blurred. That's because of your phone's resolution. Go into settings and you can choose to view it higher. You have a slower connection, so it chooses a lower resolution. It's right. Let me minimize the YouTube real quick. Cal for All Season is live. Right here. Go to. Oh, don't want to report me. Edit, no. Share, no. Where is it? Right there. Settings. If you have it set to auto, right here, like I do, it'll adjust. Frostbite. Yep. Alright, from the Mammoth. I need to reopen this. And just go to items. Multi-select. Boom, 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 boom. Move to my cargo hold. You're aggravating me. Well, you should stop. Okay. I'm back in Super Cruise for Frostrite. I'll wait for him. I'll say if he blue screened, it'll take him 5 fucking minutes to get back into instance. So I'll wait for him. Sweetheart, I'll wait for you. Let's see here. Manufacture, raw ore, Pyrox. Best sell is Alantine and then Amar. Let's go to this one. Austingeal and Maspa, and then Amar is 10 less. So we will go to Austingeal, and then we'll go to Alantine, because there's not a good price at both. Austingeal.
Oh.
Okay. What's that? Oh, yeah, good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do a loop around the star. You getting exhaustedly tired? All right. When he pops back up, I'll grab him, or he can grab me. Doesn't matter which. How you doing?
How you doing?
Uh. Okay. Give this guy, we'll say 10 minutes in game. It's 1856, so at 1906 I will park this ship and go back to doing BGS, but I will give this guy a fair amount of time to show up. I mean, you know, hey. Okay. Why did that do that? That shouldn't have done that. Oh, okay, here it is. That shouldn't have done that at all. For 1906. 1906. 1906. Busy and multitasking. So what's everybody doing? While I have time, my ship is jumping, 8 jumps. I am sitting here waiting for someone to show up. What's everybody doing? Chime in. Ah,
I'm getting ready to jump into Shinny with a ship emblazoned with your name and face, pretty much.
oh yeah. Why would you do such a thing? You looking to shoot somebody?
I'm looking to get shot. No, ship ID is still Fox Corp.
Oh, I gotcha. You ought to find somebody willing to pull you.
There usually is. If I'm ever like, man, I wish this game had some more like content, I can just hop in this ship and go anywhere populated. And
I mean, everyone says that, but I hop into a ship and go to Shinny, and I don't get any action. Like I did yesterday, which I saved the clip. I will totally present that clip. Give me just a second. Let me change to the creator dashboard. Oh shit. Oh no, I don't need that. I can copy the link and post it in YouTube. Forgot that I can do that. That's amazing.
usually I go to Shinny and it's busier than Nickel Night at the whorehouse.
Nickel Night at the Whorehouse. Right? Clips of my channel. Okay. Video producer. Not to duel. Oh, the most boring PvP fight. Yes, there it is. There's that one. I found it. And then last night was this one. I swear it had to be the same guy. Copy. Edit, no. Add to, no. Download, no. Watch, no. Unpublished, no. How do I copy a link to this motherfucker? Do I have to? There's the link. Video URL. Copy. And then let's go back to. You finally got enough nickel? Let's see here. Bring up YouTube. Copy there. And then copy here. He's still not back, guys. I know it's been 10 minutes, but I did say 1906, so I'll wait another 4.5 minutes. Rick and Bubba. What are you doing, Phoenix? You just lost your shields. You lost your shields, sir. What are you doing? Accept your friend's request. Got you. Blue screen for just a moment. I need to plug this fucking controller in. There you are. case you wonder, I don't know how long ago you sent that Frostwrite. My notifications are turned off for most things because of the stream. Because it blocks out a quarter of the damn screen when I get a notification. Only notification I left on is who joins and leaves the party. And I don't even think that works all the time.
It doesn't. Some days I don't get notified about them at all. They'll just be like a new voice. Be like, when the fuck did you get here? Just now?
Okay, you're here. I'm gonna send you a wing invite. We can't fight while we're in wing, because unless I change my fit, I'm currently using heal beams. But that's why the build is what it is. My wing beacon is on. Let me get away from the star. We're both in vets. Fucking cook. Okay. Says you're in Super Cruise. I'm gonna switch instances. Just stay where you're at. You gotta turn your wing beacon on.
Flight assist off.
There you are.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
That should put us in the same instance. There you are.
Flight assist off. Power plant
Go ahead and
capacity
turn around.
exceeded.
Pass and go.
Warning. Thermal attack. Gaining heat. Warning. Temperature critical. Under attack.
What the fuck? What's with the NPCs?
Scan detected. Warning. Temperature critical.
What's up? Why are the fucking cops here? What the actual fuck are the cops doing? We're in an anarchy system.
Temperature critical. Warning. Temperature critical. Under attack.
Read the loadout, bro. I don't have a hammer. You don't have to boost away.
Under attack. Taking heat damage. Shield cell attack.
There you go. Stop that one. You're just gonna back. You're just gonna sit there and back the whole time. Okay. 3K away.
Temperature critical. Under attack. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage. Hull integrity compromised. Taking damage. Warning. Hull breach attack. Taking internal damage. Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage. Under attack.
You're just gonna sit there and stay out of my range. I'll just leave. Yeah, I had enough of that shit yesterday.
Temperature critical. Module malfunction. Warning. Taking heat damage. Module malfunction. Module malfunction.
If you're gonna sit there and backskate, dude, I'll just leave. I'm serious.
Temperature critical. Under attack. Module malfunction. Warning. Temperature critical. Shields offline. Under attack. Module malfunction. Module malfunction. Module malfunction. Under attack. Module malfunction.
How the living fuck are you faster than me, bro?
Module malfunction. Module malfunction. Module malfunction. Under attack. Frameshift drive choking.
Nice ram. I've been trying to avoid that. Trying to avoid that ram. GG, sir, you got me. GG.
3, 2,
Swapped over to Chieftain. I got you.
module malfunction. Health integrity critical. Flight assist off. Diagnostic repair sequence initiated. Flight assist off. Power plant capacity exceeded.
Do what? We rammed, and I was at 57%, but his ram took me down to 25. So
Repair sequence successful. Thrusters online.
oh, you suck. Did I not get down below 40?
Diagnostic repair sequence initiated. Thrusters
Okay,
online. Power plant
that was a good fight. Where am I? Austin Geo.
repair sequence successful. Shields online. Scan detected. Under attack. Frame shift drive charge.
What the hell? What the hell, bro? What the hell?
3, 2, 1.
I didn't mean to invite you to wing. I meant to send you a message. I've been trying to avoid that ram the whole time. Yeah, that was a damn good fight.
Rotational correction disabled.
This ship doesn't have the capacitor.
Please fly safely during arrival and departure.
Ah, no, damn it to hell!
Flight assist off.
I can't flight assist, guys. That's what happens when I flight assist. I was coming into the station and I drifted right past the damn thing.
Landing gear deployed.
Ugh.
Landing complete. Defense system shut down. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Yes, his hair is green. Definitely green. GG, sir. Am I gonna clip it? It's on YouTube. It's already on YouTube. That was a good fight, sir. I will timestamp it though. In the where's the comments? Comments. Comments. Oh, it won't let me. It won't let me make a comment on the video yet because it's live. That sucks. What's the? What do you mean save something? Save for later, maybe. What's the timestamp for this? Nope. Let me look at the. Let me look at the Twitch. Yeah, I did. So 3 hours. So about 3 hours in ish. And then this needs to be changed, but I don't know if I have one anywhere. I don't know if I have a large. Multi-cannon. Let me check. Engineered anywhere. Nope, nope, nope. I don't need no liver soup. My hands don't get that dirty. Nope, nope, nope. No, I don't have one. I'm gonna have to go engineer one. But that was a damn good fight, sir. That was a good fight. Me? Yeah, I need a multi-cannon for it.
Like mint green. Like mint green hair.
um. What am I doing? On this game, I am selling. So what am I selling? Sorry, guys. Allentine. Am I at Allentine? I'm in Austin Geel. So this is Dark Ochre.
Story of a girl. Cried a river and drowned the whole world. Sorry.
She looked so sad in photographs. I absolutely loved her when she smiled. Now, Austin Geo to Allentine, I do believe it was. I gotta ask this guy, were you flying with ITSF yesterday? Like, I think I recognize your name.
Alright. Let's finish these missions. Maheim. I've seen you lately. Can't remember where. I fought a son lately. What?
Neighbor, the guy, parked his car, but he's wearing a t-shirt, so he's running inside because it's cold. It was funny.
Are you watching the YouTube stream?
Are they lawful though?
He says they are.
Because a lot of people say they're lawful and they're fucking grievers, so.
I mean, I hope it wasn't in a fucking clog video.
Oh god. Ask them if sons clogs, or if they allow cloggers.
I don't remember which one of these. And ask which one was yours.
Your ship looks like an alligator.
Think so? Oh yeah, think so?
Or a fleet carrier.
Flight 6 off.
Landing coupler disengaged. You are clear to leave.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's an alien! What's an alien?
All clear. Have a safe
What are you talking
manner.
about? Oh.
Looking at stuff on the phone.
Well.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome, Gathina. Just now saw. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy holidays to you too, ma'am. Hope you have a pleasant experience through the holidays. A lot of people dread holidays because of, they believe in bad luck, and a lot of times things happen at the holidays, and that sucks. But I hope you and your family have a great holiday. We're going to call it a week. Yeah, because the 25th to New Year's is roughly a week, so we'll call it a week. It's actually 8 days if you count Christmas Eve, but don't know if you're still here, but I do appreciate you stopping by. I apologize I didn't see your message as soon as you typed it. I'm currently streaming 2 streams, so I'm running back and forth.
Mission objective detected. Incoming mission
Okay,
critical
salvage.
message.
Is it a planetary salvage mission? Oh, kind of obsessed with Cyberpunk at the moment. I'm glad you're on PC. Could be in the middle of July and I doubt I'd even notice. I feel you. So I'm glad you're on PC because let's just say Cyberpunk didn't go over well with consoles. I wanted to play it though. I really did want to play it. Totally wanted to play it. If I could figure out how to stream the same game on YouTube and Twitch at the same time without having audio interference, I would totally do that, but don't know how to do that. Haven't figured it out yet. It's pretty hard on even top end PCs. Mine is struggling. I'm amazed it can even run on a PS4 at all. Is that because of the game or is that because of the bugs? Because ours, the consoles were actually bugs. They were game-breaking bugs, not just stressing the system. Yeah. What time do you normally take it? Yeah, you should still take it. And keep your schedule tonight, too. Yeah.
I usually take it like 10:30 or 11.
Excuse me. The game, mostly. My graphics card is pushed hard. Even the latest GPUs can't run it with everything maxed out in 4K. I haven't had many bugs at all, thankfully. That's a good thing. That's actually a good thing. However, the one released for consoles, I'm pretty sure, was not released in a 4K. If I'm not mistaken, it was probably only a maximum, if I had to guess, 720. Even with a PlayStation 4 Pro, which claims to be able to run 4K. I doubt very seriously they released 4K for the PS4 console. The PS5 should have been released in 4K, but the vast majority of the bugs were actually game-breaking code bugs. They weren't stresses for the video card. Which, I mean, sucks, but I didn't buy it. I wanted to play it, but I didn't get to buy it.
Cargo suit deployed.
Gonna patch it hard. I don't know when they're gonna patch it. They actually first Sony did their thing, and then Xbox did their thing, and then in retaliation, I won't say in retaliation, more like crowd control maybe, CDPR actually said that they were going to be offering full refunds for every, even physical copy of the game, period. So, I mean, it is what it is. They knew it was fucked up. I'm glad there's a playable version on PC, though. I mean, they need that revenue and they need that publicity that it actually works.
Mission critical message.
Gotcha. So they actually need that
Cargo scoop
to
retracted.
ensure
Flight assist off.
the game will survive. I mean, they are battling lawsuits, and it's a big mess. It is a big mess. No, 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 no. I didn't mean to bookmark that.
Frame shift right.
Pretty playable on PC, but very demanding on the system. My PC isn't that old, but it's really being pushed hard. Not saying you would want to, but are you able to run it in lower resolution to alleviate some of the stress? Not saying that you would want to, but are you able to do so to alleviate some of the stress it may be taxing on your hardware?
Fuel scooping. Warning. Temperature critical.
January, February. I wonder when Odyssey is going to come out. I can run at lower res, yes. Okay. Ultra wide monitor, and it ends up being like a little square in the middle of my screen. Yeah, I can.
Has snow right now.
Come again. Elite Dangerous Odyssey. They said early. Oh, April 21st, according to rumors. They said early in the year. I don't consider April early.
No.
Okay? That's just me personally. I don't consider April early.
Quarter of the way in.
I consider April mid-year. You know, from the 4th month to the 8th month. That's like it's the middle of the year, man. Yeah.
It is not the beginning of the year. The beginning of the year is like January and February.
Orbital flight engaged.
April, May, June, July, and August are middle of the year to me. September is beginning of the end, and then obviously January is the beginning, but no, I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. I would rather them do it like they did. Now, I'm going to caveat this after saying it, but I would rather they do it like they did fleet carriers and push it off until it's actually fucking ready and test it, you know. Granted, it took 2.5 years to get fleet carriers, and ultimately, I don't want them to do like they did with fleet carriers in as much as not giving us what they advertised and just changing the shit and making it generic last moment. Oh, fuck it. Let's just do it as cheaply as possible. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about having put it off and put it off and put it off and put it off until they thought they were ready.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Warning. You have entered
Let's just say
SS
I
zone.
want them to smash this one out of the park. I want this to be a perfect release. I want them to succeed in this. Quit! Quit it! Let me go! What am I attached to? Shit!
Mounting current. Cannot comply. Frame shift drive
Do what?
charging.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
2, 1.
Oh, gotcha. If anything like Horizons was at launch, it'd be bare bones and they'll work on it for another 3 months. That's what I'm hoping they don't do. That's literally what I'm hoping they don't do. Because, I mean, CDPR, Bethesda, EA, BioWare, all of these studios have released piss poor content. Whoever produced No Man's Sky, Final Fantasy 14 did it, Square Enix did it, and have tarnished their reputation. And I don't want to see Frontier go down that same fucking road. I just don't. Yeah, they do. They actually have several games, babe. That's because you play this game. That's why you don't like Frontier. That's why I don't like Frontiers, because I play this game.
Frame shift drive charging.
Getting death threats from not releasing it, even though they knew the game wasn't ready. We pushed them to release. Not really. No, you can't blame that on the consumers. We pushed them to release it. No, we didn't.
3, 2,
Yeah, I mean, it's just that's not a thing. Blaming the consumer is the last place you should even ever consider placing blame. What do we want? Good games. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Good games. When are we willing to wait for it until it's done? You know, I mean, it's no. You can't blame the shortcomings of a production line on the customers. That would be like saying, I used to work at a factory in Briggs and Stratton. That'd be like saying, oh shit, well the customer wanted the products now, so we sent them shoddy shit and all the motors blew up. I mean, you don't do that. You don't do that. Even when you're behind in production and run risk of losing a customer, you don't send them shitty products. You just don't. I mean, we were behind and we were still throwing out tens of thousands of parts a day because they didn't meet specifications. You know, it just you don't send out shitty shit. You just don't do it. Shoddy shit maybe, but not shitty shit. Were it not for how people acted, no, it doesn't matter how people act. It's irrelevant. Same for No Man's Sky. Yeah, once again, it's irrelevant. Same with Star Citizen, for that matter. It's irrelevant what the customers think. As far as when it's ready to release. Death threats, yeah, threats. Nobody showed up shooting at them. Stock dropped because they delayed the game. Well, their stock dropped a fuck ton more now because of the failure. In fact, they lost all games from the entire year. Exactly. I mean, we're in agreement on that, Katina. If the game isn't ready, the game isn't ready. And it shouldn't be released just because your crybaby fucking Gen Z motherfucking Zoomers are bitching about it. I'm gonna fucking show up and kill you. Like, no, you're not. Yeah, like you're a pussy. You're bitching because your game isn't delivered to your fucking living room when you want it. No, that's nothing like that. Alright. Yeah, and then handed them fucking dough, which I don't think that is a good comparison either, because I think kids would eat dough straight out of the fucking tub. So shouldn't be released. Yeah, should have given it another year. It should have given it as long as it took to get it ready. Delaying a few weeks at a time. Yeah. They shouldn't have said you'll get it when it's done. Yeah, they literally should have said delayed until further notice. You know, in other words, we don't know how long it's going to take. We're not done with it. The everything that you're saying is what CDPR responded. The truth of the matter is they wanted to sell it for Christmas. They wanted that Christmas money. They wanted that Christmas splurge. They wanted the Christmas sales. That's why they sent it out, not because of death threats. They wanted the Christmas splurge. And they got it. And then they had to refund almost all of it. I mean, according to you, PC works, so they're probably not refunding PC games, but they lost out on 200 million PS5s alone, not to mention the PS4s and the Xboxes. You know, they're having to hand out hundreds of millions of refunds of that, what you call it, of that Christmas revenue they wanted. They wanted that end of the year high for their books, and they wound up losing the entire year's worth of earnings. Now, that doesn't mean they're going bankrupt. I mean, you know, they weren't bankrupt at the beginning of the year, but their stock is now below what it was in January. And it's 100% their fault for not, let's just say, displaying some cojones and saying the shit ain't done. Pre-ordered it in 2019, and I'm sure you would have been pissed if you didn't get it for Christmas thinking that you would have got it. No regrets. I've already beat it once. I think I'm one of the lucky ones. PC version is more stable. They should have just released the PC version. I don't know if they could get away with that. But I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you at all. I just don't know if they could get away with saying, well, this version's done, but your guys' isn't, because it was available for pre-order all at the same time on all consoles. So you were pissed when they delayed it. I don't get pissed about delays. I just don't pre-order. So I mean, I fix one half dozen of another. Come on, get in the blue, get in the blue, get in the blue. Did they change this to where it doesn't fucking take off 500 kilometers away? I think they did. Feels like they did.
Flight assist off.
Oh, it's an engineer, man. There's always gankers and engineers, man, and rightly so. Yeah, that's a given. When I'm looking for PvP and I can't find it in Shinrarta, I go to an engineer. I just pick one. Cyberpunk is the only game I think I ever pre-ordered because it's just my thing. I don't think I would have if I was getting it for consoles. I don't think pre-order should be a thing. I just don't, because you're not going to sell any more copies through pre-order. All that does is pays for an unfinished product, you know, which I don't think should be a thing. I think it's part of what's wrong with the gaming industry right now. Pre-orders, early accesses, gaming as a service, I think, is what's wrong with the community. Those few things: gaming as a service, pre-orders, early access. I think it is destroying the gaming experience. Now, whether or not that has any merit, I'm not going to just default and say, well, that's my opinion and it's set in stone and I'm God and nobody else matters. No, I'm not going to say that. But that's my opinion. That's what's wrong with the gaming industry today. It's not the shitty products they're putting out. We went through that in the 80s and the early 90s. It is pre-orders, it's early access, and it's games as a service. It doesn't really make you a hypocrite. It just means that you gave in, you accepted that that's the way things are now. You gave in and you went out on a limb, and we can probably both agree, even though you're satisfied with what you currently have and the fact that it'll be patched later and you'll continue to play the game, you received a subpar product. Free stuff. Is it free? Is it free if you pay more for it first? Damn it, guys. You see what I did? I just took my mammoth to the fucking minefields. You guys are just, and it's been there. How long has it been there?
Disengaged.
Come again, babe? I'm sorry, what'd you say, dude? How many multi-cannons do you have? All multi-cannons? Give yourself... Is this for PvP or PvE? PvP. Make 1 corrosive, 1 emissive. No, I would suggest one of the mediums. 1 medium corrosive, 1 medium emissive munition. The 2 smalls make those thermal shock, and then the huge and the 3 larges make them incendiary. Engineer everything overcharged. Yes, and it will be a force to be reckoned with. Okay, I didn't pay more for it though. Okay, that's actually cool. I paid the price it cost at release and got a ton of free stuff. That's actually cool, both in game and out. I know what you're saying. It needs a lot of work to match their promise. Yeah, but if you got free stuff that you'll have throughout, you know, the entirety of the game, and if you're going to continue to play it even after the patches and enjoy it after the patch, can't really argue with that. If you ever get a chance to play it, do it. If they fix it for consoles, you won't regret it. Oh, I plan on playing it. Laura and I wanted to play it together. We were thinking it was going to be MMO style, and it was just a single player offline, so we were kind of disappointed with that. Doesn't mean we won't play it. It just means it was no longer a priority for us to grab because there was no multiplayer. Now they said they would be added later, and that to us meant, well, then we'll buy it later.
Permission granted. Land on designated pad number 19.
Separate game, a separate multiplayer somewhere down the road. I'll totally play that one then, because that's actually what I wanted. I wanted the open world not free to play, the free roam open world, futuristic Skyrim multiplayer was the advertisement that I read. That was the headline that I read, and I believe it was Game Informer. I think it was Game Informer.
That's what I wanted to buy. So if that's going to be a separate game later, I'll totally just wait for that game, and hopefully it'll be fucking done when it comes out. And they don't fucking rush that shit, release shit.
Touchdown. Deactivating docking systems.
Okay, switch ships. Switch ships, switch ships, switch ships. Katina, I got a question for you, and I gotta be honest with you here. I'm gonna tread on fucking rice paper when I ask this question. That's what I was hoping for. So that is the game that I'm wanting to play. I was just wanting a multiplayer version of that. You know what I mean? Where you could play with your friends, aka so I could play with Laura. The question: do you play any mobile games? What is your opinion of mobile gaming? I know there's a delay, so I don't mind waiting for your answer. I'm just turning these missions in. As the engineer levels up, that'll happen. Nope, I don't. Don't really have time. I don't hate them. I think if that's your thing, then that's your thing. They have a market clearly. Well, there is a free-to-play game. But if you don't have time, I literally use it just as a time sink. It runs on my phone, I won't say practically all day, but pretty close to all damn day. Even like right now, I'm streaming that on Twitch. And it's kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It may or may not be getting neglected because I was doing a PvP match, of which I lost, by the way. I don't know if you tuned in for that. He had a very nicely placed ram right toward the end of the fight, and I had to retreat. The Eve mobile game, yes, Eve Echoes. I like streaming it. I like playing it. The problem is nobody likes watching it, so I wind up just playing it by myself. But today I wanted to do some Christmas Eve BGS, which is what I'm currently doing. And I wanted to show Eve some love because I do enjoy playing the game because it was going to be running in the background anyway. I may wind up switching, meaning streaming the Eve on YouTube because it has a larger viewership on YouTube. On Twitch, there's literally 12 people watching it right now. 2 of them are mine. 9 of them are Russian, if that tells you anything. So, heard about it, never tried it. I tried Eve a long time ago, but wasn't your thing. To micromanage, you are not wrong about that. And the Eve Echoes for mobile, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's practically the exact same game. It's a chopped down, ported version of it. However, it is not connected, even though it shares the exact same uniform and mechanics. It is not connected to Eve. So since it's only a 2.5-month-old game, the most anyone is ahead of you is 2.5 months, as opposed to Eve, where they're 15 years ahead of you, and you'll never catch up. But I got it on the ground floor, and I'm playing it, and I do enjoy it. I gotta find the platform for it, if you know what I mean. I think it's going to be YouTube. But I like playing it passively, and when I say passive, like I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm playing Elite Dangerous, but I'm kind of reaching over, I'm trying to find a spot to mine, and then I'll just leave it alone. I might sit there and mine nothing for 20 minutes before I change it. Back burner for me. I do appreciate that. Yes, everything's overcharged. Right. Well, write it down. You want your huge and your three larges incendiary. Your two smalls, you want thermal shock. And then your two mediums, you want one corrosive, one emissive. And you will shred. You will absolutely shred when you have time on target. That's going to be the hardest part, is keeping that anaconda's nose on target. And I do appreciate you stopping by. I know you don't watch Twitch very often, and I know I haven't streamed YouTube in a while. The reason I haven't streamed YouTube in a while is, well, I started running my video content on YouTube, and January, I think 15th is when my YouTube channel needs me to add more content. In other words, it's literally got something playing every day for like a month and a half at the time that I did it. So mhm. Yeah, absolutely. Um, do yourself a favor, pin the overcharged, and go grind out your experimentals. Meaning, once you get your experimentals done, you'll be able to engineer your overcharge anywhere at any station if you pin it. Um, Only if you want to see Eve, because I'm streaming Eve on Twitch right now. I might switch that, but not right now and not today. Yes. Look at the module in your module panel. What the fuck is a panule? That was a neat word that slipped out of my face. Okay. Did I switch ships yet? I did not. I'm still in my courier. Grab my vulture and see if I can get that instance to spawn.
Rotational correction disabled.
Oh, I appreciate the heads up, but yeah, I don't use that very much. I wouldn't be worried if I was in a Viper. I don't care. If someone ganks me, I don't care, man. I try to get away, like that PvP fight where I took that unfortuitous ram on the nose at the wrong time. Had he not got that ram off, which kudos to him, he totally got that ram off. It was a nice one. Had he not got that ram off, I was still winning that fight. I had 68% hull. He was down to 54%. But I was phasing through his shields, so I needed him to keep his shields up because that's where my damage is. Increases heat on your target. You can put up to 3 on there, but you only need 2. It basically what?
Goodbye, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
At times, yes. Yeah, so I say if they pop a cell bank, you're going to prevent them from cooling off, and it's going to sit there and cook their ship, cause malfunctions and stuff like that. You'll notice when you're fighting NPCs, when you're using your ship for NPCs, you'll notice they start dropping cargo in the middle of the fight. That's because you're overheating them. Great. Braben Tunnel. Braben! Braben! Yeah. Here's what's going to happen. You can only increase 40% heat on any target. So if they're running at 13%, you're only going to bring them up to 53%. If their stagnant heat is 50%, you're going to bring them to 90. Okay. Which is to say, a lot of ships actually heat up to 65 or 70% when they're firing their weapons. So if they're using PAs and you're hitting them with those thermal shocks, one, it's going to prevent them from cooling off, and that causes damage. So any time that you're able to hold them over 100, they're taking internal module damage. Adding more than one of those to your ship, this is the increment you get. You will increase them 40% in heat over the course of 12 seconds with one. That drops down to 6 seconds with two. And that will drop down to 3.5 seconds. Why not 3? I don't know. But 3.5 seconds if you have 3 of them. 6 seconds time on target. If you're against a big ship and it's face tanking you, you're going to get that a lot. But against small ships, you're not trying to overheat small ships. You're just trying to overpower them with damage, so you don't really need the third one. We're totally going to get an orange Sidewinder here, guys. Thermal shock is hateful, yes. Yes, they do. It is it's annoying. I use them on my main Corvette. I'm trying to come up with a second viable vet build. Orange Sidewinder, yep. Trying to come up with a second viable vet build, and I have yet to settle in on it. Just tested it today, and it failed miserably. So. Pin the experimental mods for what you need. No, you can't pin experimentals. I said grind out your experimentals. Pin the overcharged. So you have grade 1 engineering, but they'll be they'll have your experimentals. You have to be an engineer to get your experimentals. So grind your experimentals first. Get those on there. And then pin the overcharged, and you can do that as you get materials. Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, begin.
You dislike overcharge purely because of the clip size reduction and you reload too often. That is true. I use rapid fire on some builds, but when it comes to PvP, you're not going to sit there and face tank all that often. What the hell is going on here? Is Elite Dangerous crashing for Christmas? Is that what this is? Is this going to be 2 consecutive orange Sidewinders? This is problematic here. Well, that sucks. Yeah, you'll need to get those materials. Two orange Sidewinders in a row. For PvE, I always use short range blaster, but I get how that wouldn't be viable for PvP. Yeah, as soon as they realize that, they just back off and shoot you from fucking 2,000 and you're fucked. Most fights in PvP fight in a strafing manner, so overcharge is the best option. Yes. Whatever the math is. Yeah, whatever the math is. This is dumb. This is dumb. Okay. Kill ships or go to high grade emissions or trade for them at a material trader. Depends on what you trade for. It's a material trader. You trade materials for materials. I see. This is why I like watching you offer a different perspective to what I use and the reasoning behind it. Yeah, I try to tell people why. For the longest time, I actually plan on changing it on my favorite Corvette. I used rapid fire. Actually, no, I'm not going to change it on my favorite Corvette. That build is staying how it is. But I used to use, well, I still use rapid fire on the Huges. Everything else is overcharged, and then I use my large on the Corvette for the corrosive. Now, the reason for that, no one could possibly imagine why. They're like, oh, well, rapid fire on the Huge, that's sustained damage for longer. It's a higher average DPS. Yeah, that's not why I do it. Why would you put the corrosive on the large with the reduced clip? Wouldn't you want to put it on one of the nose guns so it's just a small? No, that's not why I do it. When you organize a Corvette in the manner of which I have mine, they all run out of ammo simultaneously. So you don't have to worry about having 1, 2, or 3 hard points out of ammo and trying to struggle to synthesize one while keeping the other ones on target. No. You literally have to synthesize them all simultaneously or leave.
Frameshift drive charging.
He probably just went to clean his ship or re-ammo, get more ammo. Every time I try on the class 3, because all the other stuff is better suited for other stuff. Yeah, the corrosive I keep on the 3, because even with the 20% clip reduction, it's the last gun that runs out of ammo because of how infrequently you have it on target. It's almost worth putting a turreted fucking laser with some kind of effect on it, like for real. Like putting a long-ranged fucking scramble spectrum pulse down there, you know? It's almost worth it. Bits to try to get it to fire. Yeah, if it's gimbaled, it won't fire. If you have it fixed, that motherfucker fires every time you pull the trigger because it doesn't aim through the belly. That's actually why that gimbal doesn't fire, is because it's aiming at your own ship. I'm going to get Brabant here too. I thought if I high waked it would change the outcome, but it didn't. The problem is, at close range, if you lift your nose to get your belly gun on target, your Huges stop firing. There is an angle where you can actually turn and your Huges will fire through the nose of your ship, but the large on the belly will not fire through the ship, which is, I mean, you know, makes sense. But if the Huges will do it, why the fuck won't the large do it? In other words, fix one or the other. The two mediums, one is emissive, one is corrosive. Yeah. Yeah. I'll do one more orange Sidewinder, and then I'll probably have to close the application, which means I'll have to end the stream, which I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. I'd only planned on about a 2-hour stream today. Good to see you again, though, Kathina, which is me almost resigning to the fact that it's going to fucking orange Sidewinder me.
Flight assist off.
Okay. that's a planetary. Yeah. Where am I?
Frameshift drive charging.
I can swap over to Twitch. No big deal. Tell Laura I said hi. Okay, I miss her. Kathina says hi.
Live last night, Tina?
Yeah, Laura was live last night on Twitch. Was it last night we had that argument with Kill? Or was that the night before? Okay, that was last night. Yeah. Come on. Let me out. Let me out of this tunnel. Let me out of this damn tunnel. You were working last night. I wish I could work, guys. I really do. I wish I could find a job that I could do that would support my family. That sounds easy. It really does. But for some reason, it seems to not be easy. I am trying. I have been trying since September of last year. We're going on 15 months of unemployment.
It's driving him crazy.
Yeah. That's why I'm streaming so much, guys. I've decided to start treating this like a job. Not because I expect to get paid for it, but because it helps keep me fucking sane. To have some sort of mode of productive time, if that makes sense. I worked steady from the time I was 14 until I lost my job at Barge Transfer Services, and then I've had sporadic employment ever since, with a 15-month unemployment stretch. I'm not used to it. Yeah, just these last 2 years have somehow I don't see you packing meat in a factory, Fox. You'd quit inside a day. You have to do what you can do, not what's out there. That's actually not true. I'll do any damn thing so long as it'll support my family. The only reason I will quit a job is if I'm actually making negative income, because I do have deductions that come out whether I want them to or not. For example, I worked in the factory, and I continued to work in the factory for $2.32 an hour for the better part of 3 months. 3 months at $2.32 an hour. That was not the factory's fault. That was my fault for taking a job that would not pay my bills after deductions. All right. Well, I'm going to have to end the stream on YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will not end the stream on Twitch just yet, because I can actually take that with me. Take that wireless. It'll hiccup as I move out of range of my Wi-Fi, but it will not disconnect. But I'm going to have to end the YouTube stream. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe if that's your thing. Dislike if that's your thing, because I don't care which one you do. Just do one of them. See you guys next time.